One grew up on the territory feel.
And what you gonna do?
The larger-than-life icons.
Oh, yeah! Woo! The best there is, the best there was!
And the foundation of the business.
The other came in during a new era.
Now, both worlds meet in one place. Breaking down Raw, SmackDown, premium live events, legends, hot takes, and everything in between.
Oh, it's true!
This is the 8301 Wrestling Podcast, the perfect address for wrestling talk.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the best address for all your WWE news and reviews. It's the 8301 Podcast. I'm your host, Marcus Brown.
And it's your boy, Chris Sloan.
All right, so tonight, SmackDown emulated from Oakland, California. And I will say this about the show. It really just feels like wrestling doesn't matter right now. It's all about the build-up to SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Like the shows are more for the past like week or two. It's like all video packages and conversation and just talking and not a lot of wrestling.
Yeah, like it seems like once they announce the matches, they stop building. It's like they just stop caring. You know, it's just like, okay, it's like we told y'all what the matches are. You know, then that's it. Like it's like the storytelling kind of stops, or like it becomes a repeat.
Yeah,
every week it seems like.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. And this show really felt like that. Like it had good moments. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
but it just wasn't. It wasn't a great show. But
yeah, like plus the crowd sucked. Like Oakland wasn't. Well, like at least to me, they sucked to me. I don't know. They had moments, I guess, when they cheered for certain people, but overall, I was like, that was kind of dead.
Yeah, it wasn't great. But so first, we open the show with Gunther, Nick Aldis contract signing. They're making this feel really big, and I could appreciate that. Like Nick Aldis coming back into the ring. Like I don't know if from what how they kind of phrased it, is like he's coming back full time. This isn't just a one-off thing. Like he's gonna be a wrestler again. So I'm excited for that.
So that's what I was kind of confused about, because whenever Adam Pearce told him like, hey, like once you do this, you can't be GM anymore. I was wondering if it's just for that like one-off match or is it permanent?
It felt like it was permanent because they were talking about him being in-ring talent, and even with him going at Gunther, like I think he back, which I'm not mad about. Maybe he was hurt and he had to work through some stuff before he could get in the ring again, because he said it's been 3 years since he wrestled.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see where this goes. I'd rather see him in the ring than as a GM. So I'm pumped up.
Well, and then I mean, if this is like a return to the ring permanently, like that's a great character build. As far as like he's already established with the audience, he don't got to do. It's like he's already over, kind of. I feel like he's already been put in a spot, and then he don't have to do a whole lot of like. I feel like his spot is already set in stone. It's like he can become like a big player from the jump.
Yeah.
You know, just based off him being like just like you go from being the general manager to a wrestler. Like that's great storytelling to me, or like great character development. So plus and then like plus like you said, he's only 39 years old, so that's still wild to me. What made me mad about that whole segment was Adam Pearce holding him back. I'm like, how come he was holding him back, but then like he didn't hold back Gunther?
I agree. Yeah.
Like, what was the point? Like, that didn't make no sense to me.
Because I think Adam secretly likes the heels. That's what it seemed like. Because he helped the Bloodline, he helped Gunther. I think he liked the heels.
Yeah.
And then he be a sneak dissing Aldis all the time.
He do. He's probably definitely done in the ring, like Adam Pearce, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think he's finished.
Okay.
But after that, they go backstage, and I like Sami Zayn just popped in and started going off. Like I actually like. I take back my former. I like Sami Zayn now. I like him.
Boy, you is fickle.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying I can appreciate his anger. Like he is going. He on 10 constantly about. And and the thing is, he's not wrong
At all. And he still didn't get fully justified because like how come he has to compete for a title shot? He got screwed out of one. He should just be put in it.
And that's what he was saying. He had points. He was very valid. So I like that. Like that was actually really good. Even when Adam Pearce flipped out and told him to shut up.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, man. I like this storyline. To me is exciting. The Sammy storyline I'm getting pumped up for, and the Nick Aldis storyline I'm enjoying. But Sammy, it took him a while, but he got me on there. I'm justice for Sammy, man. I'm feeling it.
Wow, that don't take much for you, man. You fickle, man. You all this hate train for months, and then just to switch up that quick is crazy.
If you're making a good point and you make sense, why would I not switch?
Yeah, but it's fake love. I don't know, man. I feel like it's fake love.
Oh, no, it ain't fake right now. Right now, it's real.
All right.
After that, it's Chris's favorite wrestler, Brie Bella, versus Lainey Reid. And just to make sure I got annoyed, they brought her sister back.
Yes, I was happy, man. Like, I started to call you on the spot. I was like, yeah, you probably going through it.
I'm not going through it. So when the match started and I heard Brie mode, I walked out the room.
Oh my gosh.
And I started doing something else. And then I heard Nikki's music hit. And I was like, oh God, now they're both back. And then I heard her terrible promo that she was giving about her sisters. Yep. But I ain't never seen her and Paige be cool ever. But okay, that's your sister, sure. And that they're gonna have a match at SummerSlam and nobody's gonna care about. It's great.
I would love to see Paige turn on them and then join the younger group.
I love that. Now I didn't even think about it. That's a great idea.
Because she could be like a mentor. I mean, because they already kind of. I mean, so like they're getting the push, because they got the title. Well, because they got the titles and stuff, but it's still new. Like Paige is being like kind of like in the front fold of things. I feel like that would really launch them.
I like that. Now, do you feel like Nikki Bella's coming back, like her return? Do you think that does anything to the SummerSlam card? Does it lift it up? Does it bring it down? Keep it in the middle?
I don't think it does. See now, like this gonna make me sound like you. Yeah. I don't think it heightens it. I don't think it does anything, to be honest with you.
Doesn't move the needle at all. I agree.
Yeah, I don't think it moves the needle. I think it's just a way to help the younger talent get on, to get, I think it's more so does favors for the younger talent.
Okay.
But I didn't understand why. I'm surprised it was Brie wrestling instead of Paige, unless Paige got an injury or something, or maybe they still kind of doing like a slow burn with Paige, just like doing very just limited stuff with her. That would be my only I guess reason, for why she wasn't in the match. But I don't know. No,
because you got to think. You got if Brie's wrestling, it makes sense that Nikki comes for the save. She's saving her sister.
Yeah. I guess that makes yeah. That makes sense. But the match was. I thought it was a decent match.
Yeah, no. From what it sounded like, it was probably all right. But Brie got the win, hip hop hooray, whatever. So after that, Kathy Kelly was back interviewing Finn Balor. I enjoyed that. Finn, I forgot it's been 10 years since he won that title.
That makes no sense. Like that made me feel old because I remember exactly what I was doing.
Yeah. And then Gunther didn't make it no better when he was like 10 years. That's a long time.
That is a long time. And that's a shame on WWE because, like, you wasted 10 years of his career. And I know to them, I know it's, well, just within the confines of kayfabe. That's horrible. Like, it don't make, he's too great. He's too great of a talent to not have no other, like, major title reign. He really hasn't even been in a title picture that much. Like,
and he hasn't been hurt.
After that, he was back in the title maybe when he went against Roman post-pandemic. And that's the only thing. And then, of course, most recently with CM Punk. Those are the only times that I can remember him being in the title hunt like that.
And the thing is, he hasn't even been hurt.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Been one thing if he's injury prone, he got hurt once.
Exactly. And he's in incredible shape. Like, every time I see him on TV, I'm like, man, like she was like, he made me feel guilty for eating. Like, I'm like, man, let me like, you know, like, let me put this food down, or like, you know, like, let me go work out or something. Like, it's incredible, like the way he looks, and like the way he takes care, you know, like of his body and stuff. Because, I mean, like, you know, he's 41, 42 or something like that, or he's older than that?
Yeah, he ain't that old.
Okay.
So I'm interested to like put him back in the title picture. Let's see what happens. I know they feel like he's old talent because he's been around so long, but he hasn't been in the title picture. So
Right.
yeah, it's not fair.
Maybe they're doing it now. Maybe they listen to people and then we'll see. Well, I don't think he wins against Sammy, but unless they just really want to continue to screw Sammy over for the Justice for Sammy stuff, so maybe he loses. I don't know how they're gonna go about doing that, but
yeah, I don't.
We'll get to that later.
But this is the one I've been waiting to get to. The next segment, LA Knight talking to your boy Royce. Royce actually got a mild pop because he's home. Hey.
Yeah.
Hometown crowd gave him a minor pop, you know. And then Solo was in there and they just talking, and it is what it is. I just wanted to bring that up because your boy Royce, people finally reacted to him. It just took him going home.
Yeah, but see, I didn't even enjoy what he was saying because it's like he was. See, I was like, I don't know, he wasn't really like. I don't know if he's not. I can say I didn't watch him much when he was with AEW, so I don't know how he spoke or what he talked about, but he's
a terrible promo.
You said what?
He's a terrible promo.
Oh, okay, because I was like, yeah, because I just couldn't buy into what he was saying. It was like, because it don't seem like he's being himself. Like he kind of like for him to be so big and look like intimidating, he doesn't speak like intimidating, or the way he talks, it doesn't scare me, or like it doesn't put no type of fear in my heart, like, you know, no type of fear in my body whenever he speaks. Like it's like, okay, yeah, whatever, bro. So that's my gripe with him. I mean, really, Solo was the best one. I mean, he was the star of that whole backstage segment to me. He was funny to me.
Well, Solo's always hilarious.
Yeah. But, I mean, you know.
Yeah, but after that, they went to Chelsea Green, Tiffany Stratton, discussing the ladder match. Chelsea talking about she's finally going to become a champion. It seems like her and Tiffany are finally friends. And
yeah, she's trying to she's trying to be buddy with her.
Yeah, be careful with that. All of Chelsea friends tend to get fired. But that's not a knock on Chelsea. That's just, I feel like her star power is so big, she shows that she doesn't need you.
Is Piper, well, so this is kind of off subject, but not off subject. Is Piper Niven still with WWE?
Yeah, she just hurt. She's recovering from whatever injury.
Okay. Okay. I mean, because I know she was saying some wild. Well, this is back when Jada, she was kind of criticizing Jada, but I didn't know if she was still with WWE or not. But yeah, okay.
Then they went into the match with Chelsea and Kiana James. Chelsea got the win, which is the right decision.
Yeah.
Match was good. She passed her women's qualifying match. I'm excited to see. Now, I don't think they're going to put the belt on Chelsea. I would love it if they did, but I doubt they will. I think that's going to be. She's going to add a nice bit of violence, because Chelsea can be violent, and comedy and excitement to that SummerSlam. Like she's adding to the SummerSlam card, not like
she's adding.
Yeah. So as Nikki Bella doesn't add, Chelsea adds.
Okay, see, like that was unnecessary. You didn't have to do that.
Okay.
So who do you got winning? Well, I guess it's still one woman missing. Nia Jax, to me, I kind of feel like Nia Jax, maybe it's a face turn coming up for Nia. I mean, because the way she's been getting screwed over by Jade in the baddies last couple weeks. I mean, I don't know.
Nia Jax is she's something special.
Oh yeah, I mean, whatever she's doing, man, hey, that's a woman right there.
That's
just
the
like
Lord. Yeah, that's she gave her life to Christ. Look at it. She lost weight, got fine. Jesus will do it.
Hey, I agree with that. Cause man, I was like, hey, because I noticed it like a few months ago. I was like, hey, because she always been pretty. You know what I'm saying? She always so. It's just like she getting back in like just shape.
Nia, if you're listening, my boy Chris is single. And he looking for that wrestling bae. It wouldn't hurt if she could take him backstage too. Come on, somebody.
That'd be nice.
So after that, we had Damian Priest, R-Truth had a nice little comedy segment about the crowded championship picture. And then Priest was pretty much saying, like talking to Cody and everybody, like, hey, after SummerSlam, everybody's gonna see who I am. Whatever, I don't care. Damian Priest is so yesterday.
I thought that was a good promo. Honestly, I thought that promo woke everybody up about him.
Nah.
At least to me, yeah.
Nah, he's still the same.
You think so?
Not at all.
Because like especially when he said, like, everybody's tired of the same old people winning. We want the new people and stuff. They got a pop from the crowd, from the whack crowd at that.
Yeah,
I feel like that kind of spark. I don't know, man. I thought that was.
We'll see. I'm not saying Damian Priest isn't entertaining. It's just he had his moment. He was the champ. He didn't do much with it. Now, granted, a lot of that's WWE and writers. Like, I've been watching Unreal and looking at that writers' room. It's like, how are these people writing?
That's what I'm saying. Like, and I got a question about that later. Of course, we're gonna talk about Unreal later, but because I have some questions about that to see what you think.
Okay. So next we had CM Punk and Cody Rhodes having their high school argument. That just bored me.
Yeah, because it's like they don't want to turn. It's like they need to pull what they did with the Cody versus Randy. They need to turn one of them. They don't want to turn. Like, they don't want to pull their trigger right now, and I don't see why not. Like, what are we waiting on? Start Cody's heel arc. Like, what are we doing? It's like, because like what they're doing instead is not doing nothing for me.
Yeah.
It's just like it's like high school banner. It's like, what y'all like? Y'all grown men. What are y'all talking about? Y'all complaining about like dropping mics and getting slapped with the belt on accident and just little baby stuff. It's like, y'all grown men.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
No argument over here. None. Yeah. Hopefully the match is better than these promos, because I'm losing interest week by week.
Yeah, like, I mean, I'm wondering what's gonna happen. And maybe it'll happen post match, because I don't see Cody winning. So maybe after the match,
okay,
it'll happen. Maybe that heel arc is like, maybe something happened after the match and he go. That's what I'm hoping. I mean, Survivor Series. Like SummerSlam. So something major gotta happen. Now, like, I do expect a great match to take place, but they haven't really went one-on-one yet, have they?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, they've had one-on-one moments like in a Rumble, but
just like an all-out match. Yeah, no.
Okay.
So, I mean, it is what it is. I don't really think we need to really hype their matchup anymore. We know it's coming. If you're not excited for it by now, I really don't know what's going to get you there, because it's sure not going to be these little talking segments they've been doing.
And see, and then I would think they would be doing more stuff, because they're still struggling to sell tickets. Like, they did an update the other day. I think I've seen it yesterday, or it's maybe today. And I'm thinking for night one is like, there might be high 20s, and then I think like night two was like 30,000 tickets sold. Now, I don't know how many how many seats fill up that stadium.
Right. Well, I know it's more. It's 30,000 for a football. That brand new. No, that I think the Viking Stadium. Let me look it up. Viking Stadium holds. Let's see. So their capacity is 73,000.
Oh my gosh!
I don't even know what it is when they got all them seats on the field.
So it's probably more than that. So yeah, that's bad. That's not even. That's shoot. That's barely a third.
Yeah, but they're gonna take up a big piece of it for the stage.
Right.
So I don't know what the capacity is for the WWE event.
It's gonna probably be. I'm assuming at least 50K.
Well, they gotta do some more work
Because at that point, what's the point of even having it in the stadium? So I think it's like at least capacity gonna be trapped. It's probably like at least 50K. But see, I think they shot themselves in the foot by making SummerSlam 2 nights. They're getting too greedy.
Yeah,
I mean, like
the
I know
card
that
is
SummerSlam is like one of the top 4, like top 4 PLEs, but
the card isn't interesting enough.
yeah, the card not interesting enough. So, and then like you would think they would, since they're struggling to sell tickets, it would be like, these shows would be more like it'll be like better, because they're trying to sell these tickets. So this one was just a like generic show. It seems like they just, I don't know, because you would think if they're trying to sell it out or sell more tickets, these shows will be more better. Like it'll be more intense.
You ain't gonna get no argument from me on that. But going from there, we had Charlotte Flair guaranteeing she was going to qualify, which she did, although be it by disqualification when Jade came out in like like a onesie. So that was interesting. All the women looked great tonight, but they had the disqualification, just to kind of keep the Jade and the baddies versus Charlotte and Alexa thing going, where Nia kind of felt like an afterthought.
Yeah, post match, and then that's what made me think. I mean, but see, that wouldn't be a fair fight if they put. Because I was wondering if I could see. Hold on, where's Lash at?
That's a great question. I don't know.
I haven't seen Lash in a couple weeks.
I said maybe she pregnant because they just got married, so
that would be insane. I mean, I respect it, but dang, like that was a trick knocked up this early. That's crazy.
Hey, get it? I mean, and her career is just starting to take off. This is not the time to have children.
That's what I'm saying.
I'd have been like, nah, baby, we gotta wait.
But yeah, I've been seeing her and I've been seeing her on TV in a couple weeks. That's what made me think of this Nia being solo. I'm like, hey, she missing somebody, like something going on. And I'm like, oh yeah, where Lash at? But I mean, I don't know who they're gonna throw in on that last. Well, that's for SmackDown champion. So I mean, she's kind of in a similar situation as Sammy. Like she's justified. She got screwed over twice. So it's like, I mean, I wonder what they're gonna do with that. But I mean, like the women look good. They all look good.
They all look beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Like whenever I see Charlotte and Nia like go against each other, I always think about when they was like going at it for real. When they started really fighting.
And Charlotte was getting her behind kicked.
Because that was happening here. Because that was at this. Because that was at Paycom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I was there for that. I was like, man, they kind of. I mean, because I was in my seat watching. I was like, yo, they look like they going at it for real. I'm like, they making this really look good. And then I got home and I seen all the tweets and stuff, and I was like, oh,
yeah, Charlotte
that makes sense.
Charlotte couldn't handle it though.
Really
Charlotte couldn't handle it though.
It seemed like she was holding on for a little while. But of course, now, hey, shoot.
Yeah, she was a lot bigger back then too. Yeah, you didn't want that smoke. So the last match of the night was the Fatal 4-Way number one contenders match where Trick was pretty much like, I don't care which one of y'all win. I'm Trick Willie. You ain't beating me. But of course, my man Finn Balor comes out on top.
Deservedly so.
Yeah, I have no complaints. The match was good. Even the hijinks and the shenanigans with the Bloodline and all that stuff, which I was like, I don't even care that. I mean, it was just good to see everybody. So that was cool, but the right person won. I think it highlighted the triple threat tag team match that we're gonna get at SummerSlam, so that was good.
Yeah,
it's always good to see Jacob doing something. So, yeah, I think they did a great job here with just a main event, and then especially ending it with Finn Balor, standing on top.
Oh yeah, I agree. What do you think happens with Finn versus Sammy?
You said with who versus Sammy?
With Finn versus Sammy.
Oh, Finn all day. I'm Finn. I hope.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I want Finn to do. Man, Finn has to. To me, I feel like you just wasted him if there's no another championship run. Because y'all a decade, like y'all haven't trusted this man in a decade.
Yeah, I mean, because like I said, he's just like we said, like he's done nothing to not be trustworthy. He's healthy. He's always in shape. He's a company guy. He's always has great matches. Yeah, but see, most of this, well, I was about to say half, but I'll say half and half. Because Triple H, he the one, because that's Triple H's guy.
It
is.
But
of course, when he got to the main roster, after he got hurt, Vince was still in charge doing all that. So I can blame Vince for the most part. Then I guess Triple H will be like on the back end. So, I don't know. But during the heights of his heights when he was younger, I guess well, I don't want to say younger because age don't really matter with him.
And he was running NXT. He was the NXT champ forever, and he showed he could be trustworthy with a belt and that he can draw.
I guess I would have to take away Porter because Roman did dominate which is rightfully so. Like he kind of held up. Maybe Roman's reign kind of held up people's
ascension
runs essentially for like 4 or 5 years. So they probably, so like instead of seeing those runs, because you probably would have seen maybe that run during that time or seen a run with Kevin Owens again. So like a lot of other superstars that you would normally see, that's a good topic as far as like, did Roman Reigns' like 4-year run hold anybody back as far as their career? Since it was so bloodline driven.
That is a great topic. But that was the show from Oakland, California, Friday Night SmackDown. Give me your thoughts as a whole on what you think the show was. How you think the show was, I guess, is better.
It was just a show, man. So it had its moments. I said like the crowd sucked, so that made the show worse.
Yeah,
but like it was certain moments I liked with, like I liked Solo's backstage. I liked the opening segment with with Nick and Gunther. That was solid. I liked Chelsea winning. And of course, then I enjoyed the backstage segment with Sammy. But other than that, man, it was.
It was what it was.
Yeah, it was what it was, man. I'll probably get 2.5 to be honest with you.
Wow. Okay. I think I'm gonna give the show a 2.
Okay.
Because it did, like, it had moments, but it just didn't do anything for me. Like I feel like if I would have missed the show, I wouldn't have missed anything.
Right, you wouldn't have missed anything.
And feeling like that, I don't. Yeah, that's not how you want fans.
And it's a shame. It's a shame, especially being so close to SummerSlam. You would think, just like we said earlier, it'll be more impactful, but it's like nah. So that's the disappointing part, especially when it's supposed to be a 2-night show, and the card still doesn't seem full.
Yeah, and it's like we're gonna use our shows to just give you a bunch of video packages. Like I don't
Right.
like to me, put those on YouTube. I can watch them at my leisure. Don't put it on the show.
And another thing, I know this kind of it's kind of off topic. It's kind of on that, but not. So I hate. Well, of course, if you go to a live event, we're the only ones that see it. But I feel like it's disrespectful to the wrestlers how they'll play like a flashback from the previous week during their entrance. Like they'll cut their music off as they're walking down the ramp to show what happened last week.
Yeah.
During their entrance.
And
I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's a big
I
part
don't
of the show.
understand that.
Yeah, your entrance is huge. That's a big part of the show. People love entrances. That's what gets people hyped for you. Like, yeah, I don't agree with that either. I get it on TV, but
yeah, TV for sure. But I never understood like the live audience. Like they literally cut the music or they'll turn the music down to show what happened last week, which most people have already seen. And then I never understood that.
yeah,
but I don't know. That was just something.
no, you good.
Yeah.
And then, so what we'll do, everyone, for all our listeners, normally we go in the 8301 court right now, but instead of that, we're going to talk about WWE Unreal.
Yeah.
So you said you had some thoughts and some things to say. Go on, get those out.
For one, okay. So what do you think about the show? Like,
so I've watched 3 episodes. I got 2 left.
Oh, okay, you got 2 left. Okay.
I will say this. I was telling my wife about it. Like, I like that I get to see them as people, see how much work and thought goes into these matches. Like when they're talking about the whys and all of that.
Yeah.
But I also hate it. I hate it so much. So it destroys kayfabe completely.
It makes it even worse because of course we knew kayfabe been dead for years, but just to see how much scripted it really is, it's like, dang, that was scripted too. It's like everything is to the T. It's just like, wow, it's like, I respect it, but I don't. It's like as a fan, I gotta train my brain even harder to not to like separate all that so that I can still get lost in the show. Right. It's like now, like it makes me do harder work to get lost in the show.
Yeah.
So it's hard to be like a kid again and just enjoy it. It's weird because on one hand, like I really what's the word I'm trying to find? What's the word? It's like I appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I can appreciate the production and like what goes into the show and just all the bells and whistles that it takes, like just all the moving pieces. Like that's great. Like that's great to see. But also it's just like it sucks because it's like, man, I gotta do so much to like, because if you're trying to get lost in the show, for me it's harder to do that now. Like it was already hard because of course they've been kind of, I'm like I said, we all know like it's all scripted or whatever, but you still like to get lost in stuff. It just makes it harder to get lost in the show.
And I agree with that, but to the flip of that, I like that they show how much everybody loves the business, how important it is to them to entertain us and get this stuff right, and how it really hurts them when they have to, stop wrestling or when they have to, when they botch or when they, things aren't pleasing the hunter and everybody. Like, I love that they take it that serious.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, have you watched Brian Breaker stuff?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
That was really good. Yeah.
Him, Obafemi, like seeing Oba's real long behind name was interesting.
Yeah, I had no idea that was his real name. I was like, wow.
Yeah, that man's name is Isaac. I'm with everybody else that can't pronounce it.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Stuff like that makes me appreciate the show. And then seeing like he was like, man, if it's not good, Hunter, like rip me a new one. Like let me know. Like they all want to be great, and I like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I still don't like the y'all are supposed to hate each other, but now I'm just seeing how y'all love each other. And Seth is like, hey man, when you speared me, kill me, and blah blah blah. Like, no,
yeah, it's like
that.
all that was, and then like that was all Seth's doing. So that's what make it. I mean, because like I remember watching that moment live, I was like, oh, like I loved it because it caught me off guard. But just knowing all that was Seth's idea, and they all backstage high five and like, yeah, like kill me, like really lay into me. That's hilarious. I was like, wow. Okay,
I'm with you there.
But I mean, well, somebody had posted. Okay, do you think Unreal is scripted? Do you think they doing like a double whammy? It's like a double turn of a double turn or whatever. Do you think this is scripted also?
Why? Because the camera's always in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, well, even just with how because somebody had said something about how like Unreal is one of the greatest ways to get like a talent over, to make them more popular or whatever, or to get people to care about them.
I mean, it worked.
Like for example, like folks already care about Chelsea, but like I feel like after her segments on Unreal, it made her even more popular.
I could agree with. I'm not saying I agree with it being scripted.
Okay.
I would hate that because then it's like they are really good.
Because they already know they got mics on them because like when they be showing when they have a camera pan back, but like they'll show Triple H talking to Braun Breaker like far away or whatever. But I'm like, okay, y'all know but they clearly know they got mics on. So I wonder if all that's like, is that how much of that is real or is that all part of a whole nother scripted show?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that'd be just a double,
you got me
like
thinking,
a double mind trick, like a double, like I'm like, man. So that kind of had me thinking. I was like, man, what if they swerving us again with this show? And it's just another way for them to help talent get over, or
Yeah, no.
But like I said, I think it's real. But I was wondering, because somebody had posted that, and I was like, huh. That kind of got me thinking.
You got me thinking. I'm gonna have to really contemplate on that one. That's
Yeah. And then with Cody, knowing that was Cody's fault for him getting that eye, like he purposely stood there to where like he was supposed to because like he's supposed to move his head. Oh well, let me see. Because have you got to that part yet?
nah.
Oh, okay. Well, shoot,
I mean, you ain't spoiling that for me. Okay. Like, yeah, nah, that's fine.
Yeah, like, well, it turned out to be pretty much Cody was supposed because like during the punt, he was supposed to move his head, like he's supposed to lift up his head and sell, but he purposely stayed there to take it, like he wanted to take the hit just because it was WrestleMania, and he and he like wanted to make it a moment and stuff like that, so he purposely got punted in the head.
Well, yeah, things people do for the business, I guess.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, sorry, but yeah, they'll talk about that. But I mean, honestly, it wasn't as, I enjoyed it, but they didn't. I mean, and like deservedly so. It was pretty much John Cena heavy, because I think those first 3 or 4 episodes was based around the Cena thing, which I still don't agree with him. I know he tried to justify it, like he's justified it on the Unreal. He's done it. He's talked about it on different podcasts. I still don't agree with him tapping out. I feel like he should have just passed out.
But I liked it. The guy that never gives up gave up. And now he's done.
But it's like, and I get the whole like concept where he's saying it's like killing, like, you know, the killing off a character and all that. I get all that, but you could have gave. I just, because it's like, because if a person takes that literally, it's like you're known for not giving up. Like, that's what you're known for.
Mm-hmm.
And to you, so it's like you're going against everything that you know, like telling everybody not to do, and you did it. You tapped out.
It just comes a point in every man's life where, you know, you're tired and you've reached the end of the road and it's time to tap out. To me, that's what I saw. I saw a soldier going out on his shield. He's done.
I don't know about going on a shield, man, because going on a shield is like, that's like passing out. It's like your body, you know, giving out on you.
Yeah, he knew he couldn't get out of it, so he tapped. I'm done. It's over for me.
Just pass out, man. I don't know. But I did like how in the segment with him and AJ and how they like explained their whole match.
Yeah.
And everything. And how that was pretty much like the fans pretty much booked that match or whatever, and how they like just, they said like, you know, pretty much it got to a point to where the fans was calling the match, and so like they just started winging it.
Yeah, but I don't like how they didn't interview AJ.
Oh yeah. Now unless that's going, that's, you're right. They sure didn't.
Like, I would have liked to have heard his thoughts.
Yeah, and then he wasn't even on. Yeah, because he definitely should have been on Unreal, because that was around. Dang, you know, you're right. They didn't even do that. He should have had a show. He should have had an episode. I mean, especially since he retired at SummerSlam, he really didn't. Nah, yeah, he really didn't have an episode. I guess I thought he did, but well, because right after that, I just watched his interview on CVV. I think came out like yesterday or the day before. It's really good. But so maybe like I was combining the two.
Okay.
But yeah, like he sure wasn't on there, man. Like but his whole insight, but even him, like because he explained that whole match too. And I mean, like, it's pretty much similar to what John said about how like he didn't think because like so like he felt like he wasn't on the plan to wrestle John Cena, so like that was strictly the fans and John, you know, putting that on Twitter because he felt like he wasn't gonna face him because he didn't feel like he was a WWE guy, so like he didn't think he was gonna even be in the picture like that.
He was on. But it made for a good match either way, though. I enjoyed it, the nostalgia of it. He should have came out as the doctor of thugonomics. That would have really set it off.
Oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, I mean, shoot. Outside of that, I mean, it was, you know, they went into the whole thing. Well, because I don't know if you got to Seth segment or not.
Yes.
Okay. So, I mean, honestly, because it sounds like I'm contradicting myself, but like I do enjoy the show, but also I'm on up, I can totally understand why people don't like it as well. So, but for me liking the show, I do wish it was more episodes. I feel like 5 episodes ain't enough. So I feel like there was.
Well, they like it's gonna be Unreal, but not for too long.
You don't think it's gonna sustain?
I mean, it could. It's just.
I feel like it's here to stay, man. Shoot, because like it's doing so well as far as with feedback and viewership and stuff.
Yeah, but showing me that writer's room made me understand why stuff sucks the way it does.
Yeah, and then that's what people been going in on too. Like, and I mean, it's crazy because you know it ain't no. Yeah, it seems like it's a bunch of just It's like, who are these people? I mean, not saying that they got to be big names, or nothing, but I'm just like, they been making all the choices. Like, nah.
They need some youth in that room.
Yeah, it ain't nobody youthful. That's what you're right there. I'm like, how, unless they giving the talent more control of their stuff, because man, they probably write stuff for people, and then like maybe they give more power to the wrestlers, because can't nobody in that room write for somebody like Javon Evans. Ain't
Right.
no way. Nobody, like, there's nobody in, like, in the whole room that can even like remotely relate to him.
I agree.
So I feel like maybe they just, they find out what his personality is, and then maybe they give him some cliff notes, and then they tell him, hey, go be yourself or whatever. They probably do the same thing with Trick. Like, people like that.
Triple H already, Triple H already said he don't even understand half the stuff Trick be saying.
Yeah, so he's right there. So like, I feel like they probably give them bullet points on, hey, this is what you need to, this is the goal for this segment, or this is what, like, this is like, they probably give them bullet points on what the goal is, and then they just say, hey, go do your thing.
Because what Sam Pritchard was like, he was like, I don't know if Trick Williams is ready, and we got to remember that man is taking over.
Man, him and Michael Hayes are they the heels. They the heels of the whole show, of the whole like Unreal show. They are the heels. I don't know no bigger haters than like I mean, both of them are haters. They don't know what they talking about. To me, at least, because I'm like, yo, they be wrong on everything they said. They be way wrong. Yeah, both of them are horrible. I'm like, yeah. I don't, yeah. Because they try to say that, so they tried to say about Braun. That's why somebody said it was, what's that podcast dude name? Santi.
Mm-hmm.
He had mentioned it too, because he was like, how can you say that? Because pretty much he was talking about Braun's deal, because they was arguing about Braun. They didn't want to push him too fast or something like that, because like they was worried about him being forced down people's throats.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, they've been doing that with everybody. Like, they forced a lot of people down our throats. But the Braun thing, like, he wasn't even forced. I feel like he was over by himself, because even before he joined Seth in the Vision, whatever, he was already over. Like, he was already hot. So
I agree. You ain't getting no argument over here.
So I mean, I don't understand that whole narrative about, oh, we don't want to like force him down people's throats. I'm like, first of all, when have y'all cared about that? Because y'all done forced a lot of people down our throats over the years. So now y'all care? Come on, man.
And now he's pretty much regulated to nothing.
Exactly. He's regulated to a tag team. I'm like, come on, man.
Unreal shine. Even if it's scripted, it shines a light on a lot of things, good and bad.
Yeah. I mean, it should. I mean, hopefully. I would think. You would think it will hold the writers accountable, but I mean, they really haven't improved to me overall.
Yeah, I agree. They even got less people in the writers' room than they did in the first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
So they don't care.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, like I said, probably my favorite thing about it is, besides of course seeing how a show is produced and made, I do like seeing the actual people behind the characters. So seeing kind of like their real life unfold and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it was cool seeing Punk and AJ and how she came back, and how that whole deal kind of came about.
Seeing Chelsea's house get finished was cool.
Yeah, Chelsea's house getting finished. Yeah, that was cool.
So yeah, I agree with you. It's certain things.
But yeah, man, I think it's a great thing. I think it's something that's going to continue, because it is a good way, even if they're doing it indirectly, or directly, I think it's a great way to help talent get over because you getting the chance to see them as the real self. That's how they should have did with Royce Keys. I feel like,
that moment's gone.
Yeah, because they should have done that instead of doing all the forced stuff. They could have put him on Real, and then that would have been a great way for him to, what I'm saying, at least it'll be it'll be organic instead of the forced sympathy stuff that they try to do.
I have an argument for that, but Royce Keys is done. That's
all right. Come on, man. See, there you go, man. You said the same thing about. See, man.
No, I'm
never thinking about you.
No, Royce Keys would have to do what I said to get me on the Royce Keys train.
Yeah. So, if he gets the pinfall at SummerSlam, then how does you think that'll help change your mind?
No,
perspective.
No, I'm out on Royce Keys. He would have to become some kind of Brock Lesnar-esque type destroyer for me to get even remotely interested in him.
Which I think he's capable of doing. I mean, they're not doing a good job of pushing that because he's been taking L's.
Mm-hmm. My point exactly.
So they're not doing a great job of making him a focal point. I don't know. It was, yeah. And I think he did have a segment. Didn't he have a segment on Real?
No. Mm-mm.
I thought he did whenever he. I feel like he might have had some, or maybe I thought I saw some about him on Real. Maybe he had a little backstage thing. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's crazy because at first I did want to go to SummerSlam, but I'm kind of glad we're not going in the sense of, I mean, as far as the show, it's not worth us going all the way down there for that type of shit.
Yeah, no, I agree, 100%.
So, but yeah, WWE got to do better, man. I'm telling you, because I feel like it's been on a downhill. It peaked at Elimination Chamber 2025, and it's been slowly downhill since then.
Ever since Vince left. I know.
That's not when he left, but
he Vince back. I hear you.
He left way before that. But pretty much after that Johnson heel turn, that was the greatest moment, and then it's been downhill since.
That's why Vince said we shouldn't do it. He knew. Vince is wise. Y'all got rid of my boy.
No, the moment was a arguably number one moment ever. But everything else after that, subpar.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that have been our show for today. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you have an opinion on what's going on with Unreal. Make sure you leave it in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to our channel. Make sure you're listening to us on Spotify and all the streaming platforms. If you're on YouTube listening to us, keep subscribing because our subscribers are going up. Viewership is going up. So we appreciate y'all. We're going to keep these conversations going. They're going to keep getting bigger and bigger. Sound quality may not be the greatest this week because we over the telephone, but at least y'all know we dedicated to y'all. Even when I ain't feeling well or Chris may be doing something, we still going to make sure y'all get y'all show. So, whenever you want the best place, the best address for all your WWE news and reviews, you know where to go. 8301 Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, as always, Marcus Brown.
And it's your boy, Chris Long.
We're going to see y'all on Monday.
Yes, sir.